So I would think also that if I left loot behind, it would be the same loot as later, or does loot, when you return later, does things respawn and new things appear? That type of thing I don't know. I can't get over there by the looks of it. I guess I'll go upstairs. That light is bright.
Right here, Verlaine.
Why are they closing? I thought I was going to use that terminal. That one looks a bit broken. Ah, that's to get around that. I probably should have put first playthrough in my title, shouldn't I?
Thank you.
Thank you for the follow there, minor gaming enthusiasts. There we go. Just look at my screen and see the alien coming in the side. Or the main screen, I should say. Orange flash is something you can pick up. I did notice before orange flashing was things you interact with, like use panels and things like that. I didn't even notice any orange flash. But pick up, there it is. Another flare. That's still turned off. We can get in there now. I think the lighting could be better, but other than that, this game does not feel 9 years old. Save point. Zoe, I'm sorry, but I won't need you to come in next week. As you know, the store's been in trouble for some time now, and I couldn't hold off the creditors any longer. There's just no one coming to Sevastopol anymore. It's not just us either. It sounds like the whole station is in the red, and they're pulling the plug, going to sell it off for scrap, I guess. I was speaking to one of the engineers, and he reckons they'll announce it soon. I'm telling you, this is you. I'm telling you this so you don't stick around looking for another job. Sevastopol's finished. Time to move on. Harper. There's two here. I didn't even notice the top bar thing in the past where I'm scrolling through here. Whether I've missed anything, I don't know. To all space flight terminal employees, In the interest of public safety and the prevention of panic, it must be made clear to all potential passengers that there are currently no scheduled flights leaving Sevastopol, nor ships available. The Colonel Marshals are investigating problems on station and will update accordingly. From the Office of Marshal Waits. I could do one, but I don't know what I would have it say. Not a problem, Pickles. Always appreciate you hanging out. What is Apollo? Apollo is the central AI that monitors and provides guidance for all the Seegson's working Joes on Sevastopol. Apollo also oversees all communication on the station, so wherever you are, you know you're in safe hands. Seegson, tomorrow, together. Yeah, but if I had a hey phrasing redeem, would I could try to find something in this new program I use, or I could make something up myself, or I could do it as a command, or there's a few different things you could do with it.
Jones, today's update. After numerous demands, Marshal Waits finally called a public meeting to address the rumors that have been circulating on Sevastopol. But instead of the answers we wanted, he continued to be evasive, and after only a few minutes, he and his team were pelted by projectiles from an angry crowd. A gun was fired, there was panic, and now Waits and what's left of his team are forcibly ejecting us from the terminal. Feels like we're on our own now.
I'll just open that in a search so I look into it after. There we go. I know of Archer. I don't think I ever watched it. I know it's based in Riverdale, and I know it from an episode from The Simpsons as well. There's one episode where Homer goes there and they capture him, bring him back to Springfield and chuck him out of the car. Stay out of Riverdale. I did look at that. I think I'm done in this room, aren't I? That light doesn't need to be that bright. Being so small as well, it doesn't feel like it should be that bright. That's what I used before. So this map doesn't seem to be showing me where I'm needing to go. Yeah, I'll look into that phrasing thing, and I have opened a search for like just so I know for a redeem, I've searched redeem phrasing Archer, which will remind me look for the clip or whatever from the show Archer for phrasing to add as a redeem. Objective, contact the Torrens. Torrens is looking for you. Find a way on the station to contact the ship. It doesn't even tell me where it is or where to start looking. One thing I know that this game does that a lot of people don't really like, including me, is there's a lot of backtracking. Like you could do one thing this side of the ship, which requires you to head to the other side of the ship, then requires to come back to this side. I'll have a look around a little bit more. But I do remember whether it's my difficulty I've chosen. I'm only on normal, so you would think it would show. But the map's not even showing the location to look. I thought the map would show a circle in the area of where you need to look. That one I need to come back to. Can't get in there yet. There's no backtracking yet. So yeah, maybe then what am I needing to do? Because I'm already at the point backtracking a bit. That was the first one. I didn't see any panels up here that have interactions on them. When I first came up here, I thought this one would be an interaction. That one's burnt out, so you can't use that. Nothing else up the top floor here. And I thought I checked everywhere in here. Yeah, that might be the way to go. And I'm pretty sure I checked everything in here, didn't I? I did. I listened to that tape. I've looked at all these terminals. I can't interact with any. It's in that room. Considering I needed to turn the power on, I thought it might have been, but I thought I also looked through this room pretty well. Okay, in a vent. I wasn't looking for a vent. Thank you. What made that move? Yeah. Well, that was the first vent I've used in the ground, so I wasn't looking on the ground to see vents. Now I know that they're a thing.
This whole damn place is falling apart.
How have I lost some health? Thanks for that, Redeem. I just find that one more funny than scary or anything. So I do have only only 5 redeems in the points redeems, but I do have some 4-bit bit redemptions as well. I'm guessing that's supposed to be emotes. They're minor gaming enthusiasts. Just remember, it does cover my whole game as well. It's not just in the top corner like you see it. I've got it just covering my camera on stream just to show you what you're redeeming, but it overlays my whole game. Yeah, as I was saying, I do have the bit redemptions one as well. I think I've got a clapping or cheering one for 10 bits, just in case someone wants to do a small donation. I've also got that one as a point redeem. And I have a heap at 25 bits and 50 bits. So all pretty cheap. Another spot I'll need to come back to. You broke? That is fine. I personally have never used bits in a stream either. I've never even subbed to a channel. I've received a heap of gift subs and I'm very much appreciative
That's gotta be the exit up ahead.
appreciative of everyone who has gifted me subs to channels. Is it autocorrect again? Yeah. Yeah, I think I have searched here pretty well. Feels so rude just to run over these bags, so I'm not going to do that. The game most likely lets you. That'll be locked for whatever reason. Restore power. I've run around everywhere I can. I don't believe I've got any tool to do that yet. Nope.
Nurse, this is Turner. I found the last power coupling. Took me a while, but it's off now. Just fitting the last security brace. Come find me when you shut yours down, then we can get the hell out of here. Jesus, man, I'm hearing noises everywhere. Every creak and... Just hurry the fuck up, will you?
For a game you don't play. Yeah, well, at least Twitch is known... Oh, I kind of stepped on this body. Oops. At least Twitch is a majority game streaming service, so to have ads for games completely makes sense. Even if it's a game you don't play, it makes sense to have ads for games on Twitch. Don't think I've been in this way. Or is that the way I came in? No, I came in that way, didn't I? No, definitely have not been in here. Is there a torch or flashlight in this game at all? Or just flares? I agree. I would prefer if Twitch only showed gaming ads. Even if it was for crap little mobile games. That I would never even consider using. That's where I came from, I think. Twitch is known to be a gaming service for people to stream games, so it makes total sense to show ads for games. I'm taking that as no, there is no torch. Considering no torch, I know you've got the flares. I don't like using consumables like that. You got the Easter egg? I didn't even take notice. I can't even see in there. He's learning? Me learning? Yeah, I did read that. What do you mean? I can't squeeze through there. Most of horror games and stuff, you'd get a crowbar or something and be able to wedge that door open. But it also looks like there's not much in there. Not seeing any flashing, not seeing any green boxes. There's a flashlight later on. Good. I just don't like how games have such dark areas, then only have one way to see through them, which is using a consumable. In this case, the flares. I'm not seeing anything here. I'm looking at the ground for vents. Also not seeing any vents. Yeah, that totally makes sense. I'm actually a person who, even though I have a source of light I can turn on. Often I will struggle without it just for the sake of not being seen by enemies. I do usually use it more on stream because easier for people on stream watching to see it. I'm backtracking this way now. Get through the main door. Is this... Whoa. Is this the main door? The other door's now powered? That one? Or that one? This one. No, this is where I went through. Why is that one showing as a... Oh no, it's further. That's showing that one. I need that thing for it. So one of the doors with X's I can now use. Now you say, I do remember there was a door that said to power this one. Here we go. I'll go in there in a second. I'll go in there in a second. That's a hiding spot. No reason to hide yet. That just confirms you're coming back here later. That just feels so loud. That door's open. For those that would know, how long do you reckon this game's going to take me? I do know games take me much longer than normal. Sounds like just static there.
Oh, fuck.
Well, 14, 20 hours? That's not too bad. I do expect it will probably take me longer. For instance, I just played Horizon Zero Dawn 100% playthrough. Took me 130 hours near. Like 127 hours or something like that. Can't remember how long Soma took me.
Hello? I want to make a complaint to the highest authority, okay? My name is Zachary Watson. That's Watson. You get that? My complaint is this. Fucking marshals. They should be protecting us. It's their job. Something's on this station with us and no one knows what it is. No one fucking knows. They put braces on the doors. Lockdown. You know, like to keep something out.
Ah, yep.
I'm fucking terrified, man. I'm fucking... Shit. It's so cold. I don't think this fucking thing even works.
So for me, I'm gonna say, like, most of my streams are 5, 6, 7 hours. I'm gonna say 4 or 5 streams for me. I'm with you saying that the average is 14. I'm gonna say maybe for me 20, 22, 23 hours, maybe. But with getting help, it may be a bit shorter. Streaming always slows down game playthroughs as well. You missed the end of the Horizon. I do have my VODs for the past 2 weeks on, so I think half of my Horizon playthrough will still be on Twitch for a couple weeks. Well, slowly disappearing as the time goes by, but the last stream of Horizon was yesterday, which will be there for 2 weeks. And in time, I do have other games to upload to YouTube first, but in time it'll all go onto YouTube as well.